this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Hello? Hello, William Beaver. Good morning. I was getting a little bit worried then that you were having another lie, and it's not like you to lie. Normally, you're up bright and early. Anyway, hopefully you are very energetic today because we're playing lots of mini games today, but it's not going to be just me and William. I am also going to be joined by Polly. And oh, it looks like the games have started already. You can't get me if I shut the door, though. Polly is always after a good snowball fight. And oh no, I'm getting stuck. I'm stuck on the balcony. Ah, dear. Save your energy for now, Polly, because we are playing games all episode, which is what we planned to do in the last episode, but we were very rudely interrupted. And I won't spoil what happened in the last episode, but definitely go and check it out if you haven't already, because it was a very exciting episode. But anyway, enough about last episode, more about today's episode. I'm going to begin it, as I always do, by eating some cake. So let me go and yum 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 yum. It was really tasty, but I think I'm just a little bit too full up to eat the final slice. So I'll leave that there as an evening snack we can have a little bit later on. And Barnaby, let's go and take you to the doghouse, and I am going to head to the love garden, as I always do, just to announce who it is that is going to be added to it today. And that person is going to be Martha! And I'm adding Martha because she sent me all of these models she made. You see, she made a Stampy cat doll. There's a cat she painted to look like me, a mask, and a drawing she did as well. And she made it all herself, and she's 8 years old. And I wanted to say thank you very much for making it all for me, Martha, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, let's go to the Funland then, shall we? You know what? Even though I have now fixed my teleporter so that it's not going to malfunction ever again, I feel like walking today. I still don't 100% trust it anymore. So even though it should be safe, I'm going to go and I'm going to take a leisurely stroll to the Funland. And it's always nice to go and walk through the town as well, because I get to see everything I've built in the past there. And we are not taking a dog today, and that's because Barnaby, you can sit down there. That's because we're playing games, and sadly most of the games the dogs can't play. But don't worry, the dogs did get to play the dog drop game recently, so it's not like they don't have any fun. And oh look, right by Googly's Island, look what it is, a Googly, of course. Let's go and try and shoot the creeper. At least seems to be a little bit stuck there. Oh, there we go. William Beaver is going in and going to take it out like he always does. I don't think he even needed to there, but yeah, the creeper has been dealt with. I need you to keep on high alert today, William Beaver. Because we're probably going to be playing mini games all through the night. So you need to go and be watching very carefully just to make sure that none come and attack us. And I thought today we can play boat games. So all of the mini games we're going to play are going to be boat themed. Because I realized when wandering around my Funland earlier and trying to decide what we should play today, that a lot of my mini games are to do with boats. And I thought that it might be fun to go and play as many of them as we can today. And the first two boat games I built a very long time ago, and I haven't played them in quite a long while. So if you follow me, Polly and William, because they haven't actually played either of these games before. They weren't Minecraft helpers when we built them, so they won't have played them before. So I will definitely have an advantage, but both Polly and William have proved to be very good at my mini games, so I think they definitely have a good chance to win. And here they are. It's Crystal Rapids and Crystal Waters, and it's this huge thing over here with all of the water trickling down, and we have a choice then, so we can either do Crystal Rapids or Crystal Waters first. Seeing as you were first to get here, Polly, do you want to decide which one we do? So either this one or the one up the top. So one's a boat race and one is Dodgem. So if you go and stand whichever one you want us to do, it looks like Crystal Rapids. So this is the boat race. So if we all come down here, and let's everyone grab 2 boats each, let's say. And if your boat breaks, you're allowed to use 1 extra boat. And oh, don't lock William out. So yeah, we can have 2 boats. We can start off with 1, and if it breaks, and there's a good chance it will break, it does happen a lot, we can go and use the other one. And the way it starts is you place your boat on the ground here, and then when I pull this lever, water drops down from above our heads, and it pushes us all forward. So if everyone sits down in a line, we're going to do 2 2 laps. We're going to do 2 laps to see who wins. And if your second boat breaks, then you have to carry on, but you just have to try and swim through the water rather than riding in the boat. All right then, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. So I've pulled the lever, and down comes the water, and off we go. So I think the big trick is to try and make sure that your boat doesn't break. You of course need to be fast. And oh no, it looks like Polly's boat has broken already, and this is a good chance for me to take the lever. And oh no, mine broke as well. Luckily, we do have a spare boat, but we only have 1 spare boat each. And remember though, we are doing 2 laps. The boats are extremely fragile here, so you want to, as much as you can, try to not bang into anything. And oh no, mine broke. I broke into something. This is not good. This means that I now no longer have a boat in the boat race. The boats actually used to be a lot stronger than they are now, but for some reason they seem just to be extra fragile. So even though I don't have a boat, I am still in the lead. I guess it's kind of just a swimming race for me, and sometimes it can actually be easier when you don't have a boat. Even though you go much slower than when you are in a boat, you can kind of just nudge the other boats out of the way. And so I tell you what I might do then, seeing as my boat is destroyed, I might just go and watch the other people playing, because it looks like they're having a little bit of trouble and just getting stuck all over the place. Polly's got stuck down by the water down here, and William Beaver is getting stuck down here. Let me go and just give him a little bit of a helpful nudge, getting stuck on the edge there. This is certainly not breaking any records for a speedy boat race, is it? I think that's Polly's second boat left, and William's decided to get out of his boat because it got stuck on the side. Tell you what, I don't think the boat race is going very well. It used to be a lot better. It used to be much faster, and the boats didn't break so much, but I think in a recent update it made them break. But seeing as we were all banging into each other, I think instead we should go upstairs and play the Dodgems game. Seeing as we were banging into each other anyway, so let's go upstairs and then we can play the boat Dodgems game. So this one's called Crystal Waters, and it's a very simple game. It's kind of like King of the Hill. You can see in the middle there's a raised section of water there, and the aim of the game is to try and stay in the raised part of the water. So if everyone goes and picks a color, I'm going to go on the yellow one. We start off on the top of one of these towers, and I've changed this slightly from the way it used to be. Normally you used to go and place the water on the ground and then press a button and then it knocks you down, but that doesn't work anymore. So instead, we just place the water down in the water and kind of ride down the waterfall. So basically, we will have to ride to the raised bit in the middle and see who can stay there longest. And let's do like 3 rounds, okay? We'll do 3 rounds to see who's going to be the last person staying in the middle. So if everyone gets ready, I'd grab a few spare boats in case some break, and let's begin then. So I'm going to place my boat down in the water, and then I'm going to ride down the waterfall, which is always good fun. Whee! And then let's go and make my way into the middle. So it doesn't matter who gets to the middle first. All that matters is who is the last one staying in the middle. But you can also see there is a big waterfall there, which you can ride up, but it can sometimes push you out. And whoa, everyone flying past me. Is everyone still in? It looks like everyone was able to stay in. Oh, but William Beaver's going after me. Is he going to ride straight out? Oh, William Beaver rode straight out. So you can't get back in, William Beaver, until the end of this round. It looks like it's me against Polly, but Polly's right at the very edge. Can I knock her out? Oh no, I flew out myself, which means that Polly was the winner of round number 1. So if everyone now gets back into the middle, and we'll go and do round number 2. So there's no point going back up the top anymore. We might as well stay down here and go back in the middle and see who's going to win the second round. So that was a 1 point for Polly. So I guess we'll do the first person to win 3 times. And it looks like William Beaver's having a little bit of trouble staying inside of his boat there. Let's just try and go around the outside here. And I guess I want to try and stay closer to the middle. I think I was probably a little bit too aggressive in the last round and tried to go after Polly and ended up just flying out myself. So everyone's in their boats, so let's let the second round begin. I'm going to go and try and be a little bit more careful this time. I'm not going to go and try and charge people down. I guess if I kind of stand here and just try and block Polly, and oh, Polly's just rode out the middle, out of the edge anyway. So it looks like it's me against William Beaver for this next round. Let me see if I can go and try and get him. He's trying to do what I was doing and staying in the middle. No, I've got got some speed there. I was just about able to stay in. Oh no, but William went after me again. Is he going to be able to stay in? He's right on the very edge. And oh, he's gone down, which means I was the winner of round number 2. Right, if everyone comes and sells their boats back into the middle, we can then go and have round number 3. So don't push me out yet, William. Let's wait until Polly gets into the middle as well. And here we go. We're all in the middle. So let's begin round number 3. So at the moment, I have 1 point, and so does Polly. And William Beaver doesn't have any yet, but it's still all to play for. Looks like we're having a bit of a battle. Polly was sailing up the waterfall for a little bit. Let me try and knock William Beaver out. Oh, that was a good knock. Oh no, but I'm getting stuck under his boat. And oh no, I ended up flying out because of it. That was not very good for me, as it looks like it's now in between Polly and William. And oh, I think William won. Yes, Polly fell down, which means we have all won 1 round each. So let's go back in the middle and do the next round then. So it's all to play for. Remember, whoever wins 3 rounds is going to be the ultimate winner, and we've all won 1 round each. So we need to win 2 more rounds. So if everyone goes and makes their way back into the middle, and it looks like William's in. Polly just needs to sail up, and then we can go and begin the next round of Crystal Waters. It seems like a lot of the trouble is actually getting into the ring, let alone trying to stay in. Right then, let's go and try and nudge everyone else out. We're all in position, so it's still all to play for. We're all exactly equal. Oh no, it looks like Polly accidentally just sailed out herself. Let me see if I can try and nudge William out. I'm slowly getting him to the edge, and oh no, I had a sunburst of speed, and I just fell out myself. That was not a very good round for me, but that means that's 2 wins in a row for William, and if he wins 1 more round, then he's going to be the overall winner. So if everyone goes and makes their way back into the ring in the middle, we can go and have the next round. So I need to win 2, Polly needs to win 2, William only needs to win 1 more to be the overall winner. So there we go, we've all made our way back into the middle, and I guess it would make sense for me to go after William, because I need to be able to take him out to be able to win. So we're all back in the middle now. We can go and carry on. So I want to stay close to the middle, and I'm going to try and more gently nudge William. I think I've been too aggressive, and I keep ending up knocking myself out rather than knocking the person I'm going after. But there we go. I was able to knock William to the edge. Then, oh no, I'm right on the edge. And oh no, I am out. And so is Polly, which means that William Beaver was the winner. Well done, William Beaver. You were at in last place for most of the game, then you won 3 rounds in a row and ended up being the ultimate winner. So well done, William. And that was Crystal Waters. So we're going to move on from that to another boat-themed game. Well, actually, this isn't a game. This is a ride. And this is another ride which I built a pretty long time ago. And it's this absolutely huge one, which you can see here. And this one is called Raindrops. And this has always been one of my favorite rides. And so what we need to do is we go through this colorful little corridor here. And make sure you grab a boat from the chest as well if you've run out. And then all we need to do is gently sail our boat down here. And it starts off quite peaceful and tame, and then we go to the water elevator, and so this is going to lift us up very, very high and right to the very top of my funland. And this is actually the tallest thing I have built in my entire lovely world. It's even taller than my clock tower. And we're going to ride up into the clouds, and then we're going to ride from one cloud onto another cloud, and then we're going to go all the way down and land on top of a giant rainbow, and we're going to slide down the rainbow and land in a pot of gold. This game, though, can sometimes be a little bit dangerous. It used to always work perfectly, so you'd go and land exactly where you're supposed to, but it doesn't always now, so I am going to have to try and guide myself. But my favorite thing is just the view. Just as I'm flying down, you just get an amazing view over my entire funland, and it's really cool just to see everything from this high up. And I've not actually ridden it since I've built my funland this big, so it's going to be really nice just to see me falling down from the sky like a little raindrop and being able to check out the entire funland. So here we go. We've arrived on the cloud, and then we need to go and just ride down this way, and we need to make our way from one cloud onto the other cloud, which is just underneath us there. And we seem to be kind of floating like a real raindrop. What am I doing? Oh, look, I'm flying like I'm flying like a proper little raindrop. This does not normally happen. Oh, I'm dropping. Okay, I'm dropping, but I'm going really far forward. I completely skipped the last cloud, and I'm flying. Oh no, look how far I'm flying. I'm flying too far. Right, hopefully I can still land into the pot of gold and be able to survive. And look at that. I landed straight down into the pot of gold, and I'm still in the boat, and I died. Right, that is not how that game is supposed to work. I think something must have changed recently with the way that boats work, because usually you would go and fly from one cloud to the other, gently land onto the rainbow, and then slide down into the pot of gold. But instead of that, I just flew through the sky and then plummeted, and it looked like I landed right in the pot of gold, but apparently I died. I guess the games have gradually got more and more dangerous. I don't know what's going on with boats then. I guess something's changed with boats and the way that they work, and a lot of these games aren't working the same way that they used to. So tell you what, instead of riding these kind of more dangerous rides, there is one more ride which I've built that is all about using boats, and it's a lot nicer and a lot more peaceful than some of the other rides. But before I do that, I need to go and get all of my items back. I've lost my Stampy style boots and everything else, and it's also become nighttime, and I have no idea where Polly and William are. I don't know whether the ride was more successful for them, so I'm all alone at night in my fun land with absolutely nothing on me. And this is the ride we're going to be riding next. It's called It's a Lovely World After All. I'm sure a lot of you know it. And oh, there we go. Maybe the ride went a little bit more successfully for them. They seem to be a little bit better off than I was. And let's go in here. Let's see if I can find any of my things. Oh, they're not in here. Has anyone seen my things anywhere? Oh no, and there's a skeleton here. There's a skeleton. William Beaver, can you please help me? There's googlies everywhere. Let's try and find where my stuff is then. Did it land down here somewhere? Oh, hello, William Beaver. Oh, William Beaver's got it. Can I have some of my things back? Maybe just a little bit of food. And my Stampy style boots, of course. I cannot go around without my Stampy style boots. And carrots. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any carrots on me, but I guess this is better than nothing. Right then, let's go and let's try and have a ride on this ride. So this is another one that doesn't work quite the same as it used to, but it should work quite well anyway. So let's go and I think I need to do this and press the button, and then this should go and set the music going. And then if I go inside of here, I can press the button and get my boat. And it used to just take you round by itself. And actually, let's take a few spare boats. Let's get them out the dispenser just in case this one does break. So usually the water would guide you. So you just kind of ride around by yourself. These streams would push you around, but the streams don't seem to push boats anymore, so you kind of got to ride yourself. But it's basically the story of my life in my lovely world. So this was the first night which I ever spent here, me inside of a cave. And ow! What's hurting me? What was hurt? Oh, what happened? Oh, I'm all the way back here now. What is going on with boats? Boats have gone really weird recently. We'll have another go, and if this doesn't work, I'm just going to go and walk around instead. But yeah, this was my first night I ever spent in my lovely world, where I got attacked by an evil zombie. And then there's me with Gregory Jr., and then there's the doghouse, and of course my love garden. And you can hear the beautiful music playing in the background as well. And then here is my bedroom, and there's a cake, and nom 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 nom. That is a real cake. It's not just for show. And that is supposed to be me here as well. There are my whiskers. I think I'm just going to walk around. The boats didn't work very well. And oh wait a minute. I've come all the way back here. I've been teleported all the way back here. This is really, really strange. Anyway, let's go this way. This is supposed to be the moon, and these are my lunar friends. And then over here is a big selection of my different friends that I've had as Minecraft helpers over the years. And up here is the evil hit the target on top of his castle. And then here's a few more of my friends. There's Squid and Finball and Ank there, apparently. And then over here, this is Henry and Hilda that say goodbye to you on the ride. And I need to update this, actually. I should probably add a few more of my adventures and a few more of my friends as well. Maybe we're going to see a reindeer and a beaver added here soon. Anyway, that is the ride. So something strange is going on with boats in my world. Pretty much every single game in my world that involves boats isn't working quite as well as it used to. But that that doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll be able to fix them and get them working. It's still been a fun day playing in my fun land all day. But in my next episode, I am going to be building a new game in my fun land, and it's going to involve slimes. So after this, I'm going to be going slime hunting to try and gather up some slimes for that game. Make sure you come back to check out to see what that's going to be. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!